Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first things first, I'm going to take the Garnier micellar water. This is the, I don't know what this one is, alcohol or fragrance, but this obviously has oil in it because it separates, so I don't really know what that's about, but I'm just going to clean my skin with that first. So here's the tea. So I lost my lash glue. So halfway through this video, I'm gonna do my face, and then I'm gonna have to go to the store and go get lash glue because I don't have any other lash glue. I had other lash glue, but I can't find any of my lash glue, and I'm like really mad. Next, I'm gonna take the Hangover RX primer from Too Faced, and I'm just gonna put that on my skin just to really hydrate it. My skin's been a lot dry lately, but what's weird is like when I wear makeup, my skin is it gets like so oily, but like when I don't, it's dry. I'm like, it makes no sense, but I guess because the oils and foundation or whatever. I don't know. And then I'm gonna take, looks great. And then I'm gonna take this primer from Ulta Beauty. It's just a mattifying face primer. Control shine and blurs pores. It doesn't mattify. Like, I don't really understand why they claim that, because it doesn't. It's like a really silicone-y, feels oily primer. I just use it to hide my pores, which it does do that, like, okay. It's not like amazing for it. It's not like no Benefit Professional, but I am out of that and I haven't repurchased it. My face is still kind of feeling dry. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Mario Badescu. This is with aloe and cucumber. I'm actually gonna keep using this because I saw this thing Jaclyn Hill does. I'm gonna try that out today. So, and then I'm gonna take my Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation in 00 and the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation. Apply it to the face. The end of this one's with the Mario Badescu spray, just to really get the base going hydrated. That's what Jaclyn Hill does, and her skin, as you know, is really super flawless. So I'm gonna try that today. Okay, so my foundation's all blended out, and I went ahead and wet the tip of my sponge for concealer. I'm going to take two concealers. I've been loving this combination out recently. It's taking the Ulta Full Coverage Liquid Concealer in Light Cool. This is the lightest shade they have. It's still tart. I can't even speak. It's still too dark for me to use as a regular concealer, so I have to mix it with a lighter concealer or it's going to be kind of orange. But I use this one since it kind of has that orangey tone as like a corrector. So I'm just taking it like right under the eyes and right in the inner corners where my skin is like really dark. I use it on my lids just to I'm trying to like kind of get rid of it too, because I mean it's going to get cooler, so I'm definitely not going to be able to use it once it gets like winter, because my skin like it's super pale. The Maybelline Fit Me, I think it's in the lightest shade. So I'm gonna try this more of a cool tone shade, literally called Shade, from this Hardest Pro palette. I need to get a brush. My brushes are literally right, like my makeup, like it's staining on it, so, or my phone's sitting on my brushes, so. But I'm just gonna take this brush. It's kind of like a flat concealer brush. It's a little bit bigger than a concealer brush. It's from BH Cosmetics, and I'm gonna take that shade color, just put it right there. It's super creamy and it's like really forgiving, so I'll make sure. Blend it out. I just sprayed it again. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me and the Coty Airspun powder. So what I like to do is I like to take the Maybelline Fit Me under my eyes, and then for the rest of my face, I mix it with the Coty Airspun powder. Coty Airspun powder does have flashbacks. I should be careful with that one, but it keeps me matte. Because like I said, my skin gets like super oily for some reason. My skin gets really oily when I wear makeup. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to take my favorite bronzer, which just so happens to be the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. And I do have light bronze. So I'm just going to take that in circular motions and really... Okay, I'm really seeing a difference from this side than it normally looks on a contour. I can really tell. Yeah. I can really see like it's more chiseled on this side. This side up. What I did, maybe I didn't add enough the cream on this side, which initially I did, but I can tell a difference. So I'm liking the difference. It's a good difference. It's not like a bad difference or anything, but so like it like looks so much more chiseled. I'm gonna have to start doing that, like adding that into my everyday. I used to do it all the time, but I'm gonna have to start adding it back into my everyday makeup routine. So next I'm going to go in with the Tarte's Pro Glow palette again, and I'm going to take that shade Sculpt just with this little brush. It did have a handle, but I lost it, so I'm going to take that and go ham. That looks so good. It looks so much better because next I'm going to carve out my skin, and for that I like using the Coty Airspun because for some reason when I use the Maybelline Fit Me to carve me out, it like leaves this like weird like cream like white cast and it doesn't go away. So that's why I use the Coty Airspun, and I always carve myself out because if you don't, it like really cleans up everything and it like really makes it look sharp. Like I never do this, but I'm going to do brows next because I want to try this new thing with the highlighter. So I'm actually going to do brows next. A lot of people don't show you brows on camera, but I'm going to show you brows on camera. So I'm going to first start by taking my brows and combing them upwards. I do my brows. I learned it from Nikki Tutorial. That's how I do my brows. It's the same stuff she uses. And I use the CoverGirl pencil in Honey Brown. So first I'm going to start by drawing that line underneath my brows. I'm going to look over here, but I'm going to try to face you. And I just go right under the brow. Same for this side. And then I'm going to comb them down like this. And then I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to take where like the gap is and just like draw a line down. If that makes any sense. Like, you see how I'm like drawing that top line? You draw on the bottom line and then you draw on the top line. And then I also like to go in with my angle. I have like an angled brush from BH Cosmetics, and I go in with my e.l.f. powder, or whoa, what did I even just say? Eyebrow kit, and I take the powder side. It's looking a little dingy, and then I'm gonna take that and just fill in where the pencil. Okay, so I went in and I went ahead and set my lids with some setting powder. Now I'm going to take the Mario Badescu spray again and spray my face. And just, fan it, make sure it's setting good. And I'm going to take the Ofra collab with Nikki Tutorials in Glazed Donut and highlight my skin. This side did not get as much spray. And I'm going to, like I said, fan it off, make sure it's pretty much almost dry. And then I'm going to go in, first I'm going to go with my nose. And just highlight that bad boy. And then I'm going to put it on my brush. This brush is like so old. It's from e.l.f. It doesn't even have anything on it anymore. Like you can see the wood. But it really gets the job done. And next I'm going to take the Flexitarian highlighter from ColourPop and put that in my inner corners. This is like so blinding for that. Because I like my inner corners like in your face. And I'm going to take the Tarte. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3 eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to take the lightest shade in it. It's called Treasure. And I'm going to pop that right over that. And I'm also going to take that same shade called Treasure. Put it right on my cheeks right here. So when I smile, you'll see them. And next, Party by Tarte. And I'm going to really like kind of go ham with blush. And this is just an e.l.f. contour brush. No, Wet n Wild contour brush. I want it to really, that looks crazy, but it doesn't look like that in person, I promise. You don't have to do this part, but the next part I'm going to add pink freckles in my face because we have a pink on for our game tonight. So I'm just going to take the NYC color right here, and this one is in the duo called Island Sunset. I'm also going to use it on my eyes today because I'm doing a pink glitter. I don't know. I'm going to take that. I'm going to try to do it with this. Let's do that one. So first I'm going to go in, I'm going to actually start off with this shade. So I'm going to start off with this brush. I have no clue where it's from. It doesn't have its names anymore. I got it for Christmas literally like so many years ago. I'm just going to chuck this pink shade literally into my crease. It's not the most pigmented, okay, hold on, wait. It kind of is, but it's not, I don't know. And I'm going to go in with my Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm going to go in with Love Letter, which is the top shade. And then I'm just going to take that. I'm going to use this to like my mirror so you can see me face on. So I'm just going to take this shade and pop it right on the outer edge. I think I'm going to do Halo. So I'm going to pop it outer edge and inner corner. Just like that. So we're going to have to make it pretty deep pink. So I can use that like pink glitter in the middle. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of Venetian red just to kind of bring that pinkiness back into the eye look. Because the other one's kind of like a magenta color. So this is just going to add just a little bit more red. Not like red, but like more pinky tones instead of purple tones. And then I'm going to go back in with that same pink shade from the beginning and really intensify that. Just like literally the smallest amount of black from the Soft Glam palette. Literally barely dip my brush in there. And I'm just doing this to really intensify like the outer edge on the look. Okay, I'm back. I found some lash glue, so we're going to use this. It's not the best lash glue and you're falling again, but oh well. Beats me having to spend some coins and run into the store. So for lips, I just used the shade 13 from Sephora, and then the What's this? I know this is like my favorite one. Carmelo from Stila. And glitter. I use these glitters from Amazon. They're just like a bunch of little glitters. I don't know what shade I want to use. I'm thinking this shade. Yeah, because I don't want to use something too dark because then it's not going to like look right. So I'm just going to take... Those are not going to get it open. I'm going to cry. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put a bake under my eyes. So in case there's some fallout from the glitter. Glue on the center of my lid. But I'm going to go ahead and put it on my bottom mascara. And I've been loving this mascara. It's just like a sample size, but it's a gifted mascara from Tarte. And it's really good. It doesn't smell very good, but I don't know why I smelled it, but it's really good. Lay Colors Lash Glue that I found on the floor of my bedroom. Brush, I love using fluffy. I love using flushy. I'm giving up. Fluffy brushes for my glitter because it makes it like scattered. It doesn't just make it stay in one spot. So it makes it like really nice. I'm just taking this lash glue and I'm just putting it on the tops of my eyeballs because I find that if I don't, like I feel like it doesn't stick very well. Yeah. So I'm gonna brush off this little bake that we have here going on. Make sure everything's nice and intact. It is looking very... I'm sorry, this is like really good makeup, just saying. It's really fun. I'm so I'm gonna take this little crusty lash and I'll try to stick it on my eyeball. Okay guys, so I wanted to show you the final look in natural lighting. So here you go.